The following program is a public access production. Comcast is required to provide time on this channel and make it available pursuant to franchise agreements with the communities we serve. Comcast is not affiliated with the following program or the producers of public access programming and is not responsible for the content. The following program does not reflect the opinions of Comcast or its affiliates.
We are at the Junction Diner where they're hosting the Forest Park Community Garden fundraiser, which is an apple pie bake-off. I am so excited to taste the pies. There's a caricature guy doing a sketch. Let's go check out what he's doing. Come on. I'm here with Darnell, and here is a caricature runner. Here is his little info if you want to check him out. And he is about to draw me and my friend over here. I'm so excited. Says he's been doing this since he was 3 years old.
First of all, I ask, what's your favorite hobby or sport? And just to kind of get to know a little bit about you and everything. And then I'll draw you either playing that sport or I'll just draw you regular. And I got your eyebrows there, see? Yeah. Now I'm drawing your nose. I'm giving you play-by-play like John Madden, right? Is that John Madden or Dave Madden? Who gives the football commentaries? John Madden, right?
Our sports expert over here.
All right. You can tell I don't play, right?
Yes. I want to peek. Have you ever done any other events?
Yes, tons of events. I do the Taste of Chicago, and I do a lot of events. I do a lot of events in and throughout the Chicagoland area. My favorite event? I love them all. Yes, you're right. I love the bake-off because everyone's so cool here, you know. And it's real good when you're doing parties when everyone's like real nice because you get, you have a lot of good sports, people who don't mind you making fun of them. And I like that. I like to make fun of people, but I want you to be happy when I do it.
How do we get a hold of you?
312-437-1108. That's 312-437-1108.
I'm Lisette. This is Amy. And here are our caricatures.
Two of America's top models.
This is Jessica Rinks with the Forest. She is the Forest Park Community Garden president. Can you explain a little bit about what this is behind us?
So this is our mobile seed bank, and basically this is a bunch of seeds we've had donated and we've collected. The idea is we take it around with us, and anyone who wants to take some seeds from the seed bank and take it home and plant it.
Oh, they can take it just home and plant it for free?
So we have like tons of packages of seeds.
Okay.
And a lot of times, if you're a home gardener, you actually don't need all the seeds in the pack. Like they give you like a million jillion seeds.
So it's recycled seeds. Okay.
Yeah. There are also seeds in here that people have collected from their own garden. But it's a free seed bank. So anybody who wants to go through here and find some seeds they're interested in taking.
And we're going to have a pie contest right now that we're going to head off. Are you going to be one of the judges?
No, I am not. I am not a pastry expert. This year we have 3 great women pastry professionals who will be doing our judging. So we're really excited about that.
All right, let's go check out the pie eating contest. I'm excited. Bambi's going to explain how the judging is going to go down. So let's hear it.
Okay, we have 5 pies in our contest this year, and each of the pies has been assigned a number as it came in, and the number is on the bottom of the pie, it's on the tasting plates, and it is on a ballot in front of you.
How's the first pie piece tasting over here?
It's quite good, but I'm trying to be
very judgy, of course.
Yeah, to see what the other ones taste like before I actually grate them.
Okay. First pie down, the next one's to go. Let's see what happens. So, is this your second pie that you're tasting right now?
It is, yeah, it's really good.
How many pies do you have to taste today?
We're doing 5. 5 pies.
And then how do you get the taste out of your mouth for the next one? So just
water. Yeah, just water.
Make sure you drink enough water so you don't taste the next one, eh? I'm like already craving all these pies. Uh-oh.
After the judges are done, we'll cut up all the pies for everybody for tasting. So.
Yay! All right, Connie. So is this your first time ever judging before?
It is. I'm excited to be here. My first time judging pie.
I wish I was a pie judge today.
Best job ever.
Seriously. Seriously. You're on pie number 4?
Correct.
Okay, and you guys don't eat the entire pie, just little tastes, right?
Yes. So we're tasting. Not only have we looked at the appearance, but we're also tasting then the filling of the pie, and then the texture of the crust and the apples.
Whoever wins first place, they get this wonderful apron, this cool looking pie maker, and then the pie box, which is pretty awesome because you can store your pies in there and it slides on and goes back on there, which is pretty amazing. I heard it was on Martha Stewart the other day, so, you know, not a big deal or anything. Second place gets this cute little ribbon, also the box and an apron. Oh, they get a special goodie box for the first place too. And then third place just gets the pie box, but that is also cool. I can't wait to see who wins because I want to interview them. So, guys, what brings you here today?
We're here to support our friends Nick and Jess, who are involved with the Forest Park
Community garden.
Yes, yes.
Nice. How did you hear about it? Just from them?
Yes.
Okay. And what brings you here? The same thing?
Same thing, yeah. Support of the community gardens and local urban sustainability movement. And then also our friend Jessica Rinks. It was very nice of her to invite us, and it's really great to see the turnout.
Nice. I know there's a lot of people here actually today, isn't there? Have you done any of the silent auctions?
No, I was just looking at the ribs, and my friend Dr. Nick back there, the 1 hour lecture on the topic of your choice for me. I'm really excited about that.
I know.
Big
I saw
plug for
one
that.
for the Bulls game tickets, and I was like, oh, I think I might do the silent auction. It looks awesome.
Oh, I haven't seen that yet. I'll have to keep an eye out for that. Yeah, I'm just excited.
No, I shouldn't have told her. No, I want to win it. Found somebody that made one of the pies. Which pie was it, by the way?
I made this one right here.
Okay. She made that one. And what distinct tastes differently than from all the other rest?
I don't know because I haven't had a chance to taste all of them, but this was my first pie baking contest ever.
But not the first time you've made a pie, correct?
Well,
It's the first time for both.
with the crust on top, oh yeah, because I always made like cobblers, you know, because when my kids were young, and now I'm a grandmother and I have a little bit more time on my hands.
Congratulations.
And I don't want to tell you what my secret ingredient is until the judges
One secret
decide.
ingredient. Well, they have, right? They turned in all their envelopes and everything, so.
Well, I can tell you the one.
Okay, just one. All right, guys, we won't steal it.
Chipotle sauce.
No way.
A little kick to spice it up.
I would have never guessed that. Like, what? Okay. All right, well, I'm going to taste your pie, and then I'll let you know what's up with it.
Thank you.
Jennifer made one of the pies today. Tell us a little bit about your pie.
Well, I use all butter. It's an all butter crust. There's no shortening. I'm a purist. There's no lard. And I do a mixture of apples. I do Red Delicious and Gala apples, and a couple Granny Smiths thrown in. And I also use.
Sounds like a professional already. What? She knows what she's doing with her pie.
I just figured if you want to eat something, you should and spend the time making a pie because it's quite time intensive. You should make it perfect and really good. And I also use Le Creuset baking pans, which are ceramic.
Okay.
So it seems like it's really nice even heat. So you have a nice crust that's like the same like texture.
I had some, and they all have like distinct different taste to it. So it was like, whoa, I never knew there was so much to go into apple pies. So now I guess I'm learning more about it.
Well, you know what? There's this pie contest in Bucktown, and we want to become the next Bucktown apple pie contest because.
So how many times have you entered in different apple pies contests?
Well, this is my second year. I came in third last year. Wham so I.
Oh, it's okay.
Better, but the one in Bucktown hosts over 100 contestants, and it's an entire field house, and it's a total happening. And
Imagine the judges. Is it what the judges have to taste every single pie, or do they have separate judges?
I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure
We're
about.
gonna have to check that one out too.
But Forest Park, we're gonna compete with Bucktown in a couple of years.
All right. Well, good luck today.
Thank you.
All right.
I'm Bambi Alexander. I'm on the Forest Park Community Garden Board. First of all, we'd like to thank all of you for coming and attending and bringing pies and tasting pies and been bidding on silent auction items, and it's just been a fun. Hopefully, this will keep growing a little bit every year. But we would like to thank our judges, our celebrity judges. We have Sarah from Amelia's Restaurant. We have Connie from Brown Cow Ice Cream Parlor, and Athena from Athena Silverland. And after much deliberation and much tasting, they have given us a verdict. So we have a third place pie. So who wants to claim their pie? Our warm pie was second place by Wit. Oh, see, I think we're too old for that one. Okay. Our first place pie entry is from Michelle.
Congratulations, first prize. So tell us a little bit about your pie.
Okay, so it's a lot of butter, and it involves actually chai tea. What I use in the apples, I actually use vanilla chai tea packets, just the raw chai tea, and I mix it in with the sugar and the flour when I'm spicing the apples. There's actually also garam masala in there. So
what is that?
It's an Indian spice. It involves.
Wow, she's using all kinds of stuff. No wonder it won.
Yeah, I mean it's all multicultural. I got the butter working, and then the Indian spices. But yeah, I mean a variety of apples and all butter, and I was just hoping. I don't follow recipes, so.
And is this your first time making pie or no?
No. We bake a lot.
She's an expert.
We do bake a lot in my house, and I talked a lot of trash coming up to here. But when I tasted the other pies, I thought there was no way I was going to win because they were all delicious. So it was really cool.
Yes. Well, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
And that's a wrap for today's Apple Pie Bake Off in Forest Park. Let me tell you, if I was a judge, I would not be able to choose what pie to pick. Now, I'm not going to be having any pies for a long, long time. This is Liset Ramirez with Chicago 3 Media.
I am so excited to be here at the Drake Hotel tonight for Paws Chicago 12th Annual Fur Ball. And what makes this event so unique, as you can see right next to me, is you can actually bring your dog to this event. And there's a lot of great things going on tonight. There is a buffet for both dogs and their humans. There's a dance floor, and there is a wonderful auction that's going to take place as well. Here with founder and Paws Chicago chair, Paula Naseas. So tell us a little bit about the event tonight.
Well, this is our annual fur ball where people come and bring their pets all dressed up. It's black tie in the beautiful Drake Hotel, and all of the proceeds tonight go to our programs for adoption and spay-neuter. We have a spay-neuter clinic in Little Village where we do free spay-neuter for anyone who needs it, and also in Inglewood on the south side through our Gus Bus, and our adoption program. We adopt out 6,000 animals a year, and these are animals that would otherwise be killed. They're brought into animal care and control. They're brought into places that, there's just so many, and we transfer them into our no-kill shelter.
Wonderful. And how much money do you expect to raise tonight?
Well, last year we netted $1 million, so we're hoping to do $1.1 million because the more we grow, the more animals we can save.
Exactly. And lastly, how important do you think it is to donate to your cause, Paws Chicago?
I think it's if you love dogs and cats and they have no advocates, they have no voice. And for the homeless ones that are just tossed on the street or people are irresponsible and let them breed and then all these animals are born on the streets and they have no place to go. I think if you care and you want to make a difference, then you have to help them.
Exactly. And then where can we find more information?
On our website at pawschicago.org.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you.
Tell me a little bit about your involvement.
We're excited to be here. We're actually announcing today in partnership with Paws that we will be their feeding partner. So all of their adoption centers, all of their pets and animals that come through will be fed Merrick pet food.
Oh, very nice. And how excited are you for the event tonight?
Well, I'm super excited for the event. It's a beautiful event, and I've also brought my own puppy, Kingston, who's behind me trying to behave. So for me, it's special to come to the event and also to be able to bring my dog.
And how great do you think the organization is, and how important is it for people to come out to events like this?
Yeah, I mean, Paws is just awesome. The people are so committed, they're so passionate, and the service they provide in the community, and even broader than just Chicago, is awesome. You know, they really help the pets find homes, and their service and their commitment is outstanding.
And like, for people watching, what's the number one way people can like give back to Paws Chicago?
Well, I mean, obviously money is nice, and I think they encourage donations, and at the end of the day, I'm sure it's a big operation. But they also have a ton of people that volunteer, and whether it's money or volunteer, you know, everything helps, and I'd encourage people to help out and to participate, and what they do in Chicago is great.
So what brings you to the event tonight?
Just coming out for a good cause and having a good time.
And how important do you think the cause is?
Sorry?
How important do you think the cause is, supporting the Paws Chicago?
I think it's very important, and I think animals are an important part of every people's family if they have the opportunity to get one.
And there is so much going on tonight. Right behind me, there's actually the silent auction going on. A little bit later in the evening, there's going to be a wonderful live auction. And there's even complimentary photos you can have taken with your dog, and even a doggy spa that is actually upstairs. If you don't want to be with your dog all night, you can actually send it over there. I'm now here with a volunteer at the event tonight. So tell us a little bit about the creature in your hand right here.
So Corinne is 2 months. She was rescued from Animal Care and Control. And she's quite the handful, as you can see. But she is looking for her forever home. And she'll be available at the Adoption Center Saturday morning. What else would you like to know?
Very cute. And tell us a little bit about what you're doing tonight at the event, volunteering.
So tonight's volunteer assignment is just as a kitten handler, and to make sure all of our guests are playing with the kittens and having fun. And it's actually probably one of my favorite volunteer positions here. Yes, hi.
And then last question, how important do you think it is for people to come out to events like this?
It's really crucial, especially with Paws, since we're 100% privately funded. This event in particular is our biggest event because it allows us, depending on how much money we raise, depends on how many animals we can spay and neuter. We're on target to do, I want to say 18,000 this year, and 61% will be free.
I am now here with animal communicator Alicia Halloran. So first of all, what is an animal communicator? What exactly do you do?
I talk to animals. So if people have questions about their animals, whether it's behavior, whether there's some stress going on in their house, anything that's going on with their animals, that's what I do. I answer questions and just bring a lot of peace and serenity to situations. You know, when animals have passed over or are sick, I work with people alleviating that guilt and that pain and that suffering.
Oh, and how did you know you had this gift from an early age, or did you?
I've always loved animals, always, and really have tuned in. I did some clairvoyant studying. I learned how to be a psychic. And in doing that, my animal communication skills just kind of came out. I just started talking to everybody's animals. And I thought everybody was doing it, but really it was just me. So that's where it came from. Yeah.
And how many animals have you read tonight? Like a lot of them so far?
I have read, I think, 4 so far tonight. So I'm hoping for a really exciting evening full of animals.
Exactly. And then how important do you think it is to be here tonight and support Paws Chicago?
Oh my gosh, I think it's really important. I think Paws is one of the best places in terms of what they do, not only for their own rescue, but the overreaching that they do to other shelters to pull animals out of the animal control and get them placed regardless of where the shelter is or what's going on. I think their work is great.
So there you have it. It was truly a great night tonight here at the Drake Hotel, and hopefully Paws Chicago raised more than $1 million, surpassing their goal from last year. If you would like more information about Paws Chicago, you can go to pawschicago.org. Thank you. It's been a great night. I'm Danielle Sluka with Chicago 3 Media.
This is Liset Ramirez with Chicago 3 Media. We are at the Edgewater Vintage Garage Holiday Market, where they have some amazing, unique things, kind of like this chair that I'm sitting on. I don't know how it would fit in my house, but I don't know. Let's go take a look at all the other vintagey things they have going on here. I'm here with Melissa. She's in charge of the Vintage Garage. Tell me a little bit about this event, like overall.
Well, we started last year in 2012, and our show is.
So this is still fresh. Like,
yeah, this is only our second year. This is actually the last show of our second season.
but it's going so well. There's a good turnout, especially for the weather that's out there.
Yes. So what we did last year was we had the event in the parking garage that's down at Foster and Broadway. But for the winter events, we've used this space, and it's just turned out really, really great. So and because it's such a nice industrial space, it's very garage-like. So
How did you come about, like, oh, I'm going to throw this event together?
Oh, I'm a dealer too. I'm a vintage dealer, so getting people together and the dealers who want to sell their things, and there's a special group of customers that looks for this. I mean, these were pieces that were made in the U.S. and Europe. Since I was in my late 20s, I just got this urge to start collecting things, and searching for treasure, I guess, is kind of the fun part. Finding things that are old and vintage, and vintage is about it's not just about objects, it's about history, it's about things in movies past, and what happened before we were here, and all of that I found intriguing, and I still do. So it's always amazing when I walk through someone's booth and I see an old painting and you wonder, whose house did that come out of? Or who was it?
A lot of people, like, I bet they have some interesting stories. Maybe we can pull some interesting stories from people here.
Yeah, maybe that doesn't sound like a bad idea.
Especially since some of the items are super, super old.
Yes, super old, but super cool. And, everything is made better. Everything was made better back then. Things were still made in the U.S. and Europe, and, things
And now
last.
they just, like, follow. Where can they find you to join them?
VintageGarageChicago.com.
I love this outfit.
Thank you.
Yes, very cute. This is cute as well. How long did it take for you guys to get ready this morning?
I changed 3 times.
I wore this last night.
Tell me a little bit about this what you got going on.
We have a vintage mobile shop, which is like a food truck, but it's a shop for clothes. And since it's winter, we've kind of moved the shop inside. So Kyla and I sell clothes from the 1940s to.
Where do you get all this clothes from?
Oh, God, all over the place. We do a lot of private buying. We have been going to estate sales. We've had a lot of customers reach out through email and tell us that they've had pieces that they feel like fit with our aesthetic. So,
okay. So can you show me a little bit of the pieces that kind of define you guys? Like, if you can pick an outfit that will define your little shop, what would it be?
I love leather. We really, really love leather. Leather boots, leather bags. Right now, we're into leather separates. Really loving this sort of distressed, almost like bomber jacket type leather. Yeah, pencil skirt.
Cool.
So I think this would be a good thing to start with.
And what would you pair this with?
I would pair it with an oversized sweater.
What do you think, guys? Would it look cute on me? So I'm here with Mike, and he is in charge of Weber's Antiques. They're here at the Garage Vintage Sale. So tell me a little bit about some of this jewelry you got going on.
Okay, we specialize in costume jewelry.
Costume jewelry.
Costume over there, with sterling silver jewelry over here, some gold jewelry. Everything is vintage. We buy things.
Is it gold in here?
We have gold in here, a couple sections of gold.
Do you have some real diamonds in this?
There are a few. There's a diamond tennis bracelet over here. There's another one here. There's a couple of diamond rings.
A diamond's best friend
Is a girl.
Yes, the women. So tell me a little bit about your shop.
My parents started back in 1944, and it's been a family business. We had 3 store locations, one in Chicago, one in Glenview, one in Wilmette. And I retired 8 years ago.
But you're here.
But we still decided to do flea markets and antique shows.
Couldn't give it up. He just couldn't give it up. Well, if you were to pick one of your items that's your favorite, pick one. Just one. Oh, that is so cute. Oh, what do you say about that? You're his favorite item.
Well, after 50 years, it better be.
So I'm here with John, and I stopped by, and this is the chair that we first started with. By the way, I love the designs on it. Can you tell me a little about this chair first?
Sure. That's actually a 60s mid-century chair. It's in the style of Adrian Pearson.
From all the way back then?
Yes.
Wow, it survived. Okay.
Yeah, and it's It's a floral chair in the style of Adrian Pearsall, who he's known for a lot of different things. He actually designed the beanbag chair.
He did? I love beanbag chairs. Yeah, but my dog destroyed one of them, so.
He also designed this table here. He does a lot of tables and couches. We have an online store, and we're also in a couple of different malls. Our store is called Yeti Treasures, YETTI Treasures.
I found Katie. She is here shopping. What are you here shopping for?
A mixture of things. I really like the furniture here. I've been to all the other ones that are in the garage place on Argyle.
Okay.
Yeah, and I like the clothing a lot.
The clothing. Have you bought anything yet, or did you just get here?
I haven't bought something today. There's some wrapping paper over there that I'm really interested in.
Getting ready for Christmas. I'm here with Richard with Richard's Fabulous Finds. Tell me a little bit about your little shopper. By the way, your outfit. You look great.
Did you get the shoes? Did you get the shoes?
Woo, the shoes.
Well, my shop is 1 year old. I just started this last year.
How's it been going?
Very good. We've had a great season. My first year, I decided when I wanted to do markets that I wanted to do something for guys, but I wanted to do tailored. Normally, when you do a lot of these vintage markets, you don't find a lot of women. You'd see a lot of women's.
So do you design some of the clothes that's here, or do you just?
I handpick each item for classic styling. I call my online, I call it truly wearable vintage. Because some vintage can be very kind of costumey, it can very date itself. I like to kind of go a little over the top when I do the markets because it just kind of like it's a draw and people really love to see it. But honestly, today, if I took off the hat and I took off the bow tie and changed it to a regular tie, I could wear this on the street today. Yeah, though this suit is from the 40s and the shoes are from the 30s.
Is this on your, or is it?
No, this is actually one of my designs. I sell these on Etsy. I look at European fashion markets for men, and because there's usually a predictor about 2 years out for what we're going to be carrying in the States.
He knows his stuff, guys.
Right. And it's going to be, so I look at that and stock it in my store now to kind of get guys ahead of the trend so that they know, kind of what's going on. The dandy movement is huge in Europe. Okay. So again, it's tweeds, it's suits. Again, it's almost what I like.
Suits and stuff, that's the dandy. I learned something new, dandy movement.
And also, they call it Professor Chic.
Professor Chic.
So again,
and is that your style that you're doing right now?
I do. Well, this is more like a 40s inspired because we're at the market. But I can show you in my collection. We have a lot of tweed and a lot of like the elbow patches, things along this line that are really classics. You can wear today with jeans, or you can really dress them up. And
I saw that you have a lot of hats over here. Yes. Yay! Let's pick out some hats.
Yes.
We're gonna do some styling.
Right.
Is this one good, guys? I like this one.
It's your classic driver.
Okay. What other hat should I wear?
We've got great stingy brims. These are that
stingy brims
for the season.
What about this one?
She could always look
Is
really
this one
chic.
good? Yes. Work it.
And then the really big hat for the season is, believe it or not, is called the Derby.
The Derby. What's the Derby?
Be big, but rounded.
It's actually perfect. It's like Cinderella for my head. Perfect,
But
yes.
again, watch European markets, do it vintage. I tell people go green, go vintage, and look great doing it.
Vintage is actually catching on. Just like the word vintage brings people in, kind of like, the organic trend that was also going around in California, and then it's coming here.
Right. Well, and they do make things to last. I tell people, if it's already lasted 50 years, it's going to last another 50. That's the key.
I never thought about that. Okay, well,
Great.
a website maybe that people can visit?
Yes, I'm at richardsfabulousfinds.com. On my right-hand side, I have a full menu of, I show how to tie a bow tie for all the gentlemen that don't know how to do it. And then I've got links to other great blogs and fashion tutorials that show guys how to dress. And then my Etsy and eBay stores are listed there.
Sounds good. I know I sell on eBay too, entrepreneurs. Okay. Yes. Okay, thank you so much. Nice meeting you. And that's a wrap for Vintage Garage Chicago. Hopefully you guys found some interesting things and you hit up your local vintage shops. Support the small shops, guys. Do it. All right, this is Liset Ramirez with Chicago 3 Media.